Kayson with Northwest Canine Coalition. Today I have a special guest with me. Her name is Valerie Cronquist. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. You will be seeing more of Valerie in our videos upcoming, right? So I'm so excited to have you on board. And also, we're going to shine a light on this cute, handsome boy. His name is Kayson. He is with our partner rescue, Red Wagon Rescue. He is about 3 years old, and he's looking for two things. One, a new foster home because his situation is changing, and ideally, a new adoptive home. So if you're thinking, oh, I would love to help him out, but I can't adopt right now, maybe consider fostering him. And also in this episode, we have a special guest, a trainer. Her name is Amanda Boyd of Sidekick Dog Training, and she is going to demonstrate with Kayson some of the cues that he's been working on and how to transfer those training cues to his new family to make everything successful from the first paw forward. Right, Valerie?
That's right. She did an excellent job. You're going to learn a lot on how the foster family's been working with him now, and what you, as the foster or the adopter, will be able to continue on with his training. It's really exciting.
Yes, exactly. So without further ado, let's take it over to Amanda.
Yes.
All right, Amanda, take it away.
Hi, I'm here with Kayson. He's a dog available for adoption, and he's been in a foster home, and I hear that the foster parents have been doing a lot of training with him, including sit. So I kind of want to take a look at his sit and sort of see how it's looking and give you some instructions at home for whoever wants to adopt him. So let's see. So usually with the sit, I would have a little piece of treat in my hand, and he's already sitting, so that's a good dog, but I want him to be standing, so I'm just going to toss the treat to get him to stand up, and then I'll show him the cookie in my hand, and then I'm going to lure his head up, yes, and then his bum hits the ground, I can say yes, and then release the treat. His foster family has actually been using a clicker with him. Now that's optional. You certainly don't have to use a clicker, but it can be a really fun and effective tool. So what I'm going to do on this next repetition is when I see Kayson do the sit, I'm going to click to let him know that he's done the correct behavior, and then I'm going to get the treat out of my pocket. So this is perfect. He stood up. So I'm going to show him the treat and just go up over his head. I'm going to click my clicker and then feed the treat. So when I click my clicker, I'm letting Kayson know that he just earned a cookie, and I always want to feed him a treat after the click. So now what we're going to do is move to that next step and see if Kayson can do a sit without the treat in the hand, because it's a lot easier to follow the treat, but I want to see if I can get more of like a hand signal for him. Okay, so I'll use that cookie to get him up out of the sit. That's just a free one. Now I'm going to use my empty hand. Awesome. So I click and then reach for the treat. So the clicker is really a bridge between Kayson performing the sit behavior and him earning his treat. Do one more. Get him up here with one cookie. Good boy. And then do that hand signal. Perfect. So now I have a nice hand signal for the sit. To get him up, I could also just do, yeah, nice. Good boy. Awesome. Good boy. All right, so he's got a hand signal for sit. Now, as human beings, we like to talk. So a lot of people will say, well, what about the word? In all reality, dogs are usually paying a lot more attention to our body language than they are to what we say. However, if we want to add that verbal cue, we certainly can. So I would actually add my verbal cue before my hand signal, sit. And he didn't need the hand signal, he just happened to sit. Then I can click and treat. The way that this would work is if I happen to say the word sit and he does not sit, then I use my hand signal, awesome, to follow through and to help him understand what I meant by the word sit. That was a perfect demonstration, buddy. Good job. So I like to think of the shortcut. I say it, sit, I show it, and then I pay it with my click and my treat. So I say it, I show it, pay it, sit, treat. Okay? All right, that's the sit. Good job.
This little cutie patootie Kayson was found wandering the streets as a stray in Southern California. and he was scheduled to be euthanized. Thank goodness Red Wagon Rescue came to his rescue. Kayson is a people lover and likes nothing better than to snuggle up with you, join you for a walk, or take advantage of any opportunity to be by your side. He isn't clingy and will do his own thing if you're busy, like working from home or doing dishes and chores, but like most dogs, he loves time with his people. His foster family has discovered that sadly, Kayson has no idea how to play with toys or chase a ball, but they're working with him to bring out the playful side that we all know he has. He hasn't had any formal training, but his current foster family has introduced him to clicker training and are starting to work on the basics like sit, lie down, and come when called, although he already accepts the invitation to come to them quite happily. Kayson also does quite well on a leash and likes going for walks, and he loves his car rides. Kayson is a very social pup. He likes all people, including the mailman. His ideal home is going to be one that has a yard that's fenced, so he can roam around freely and sniff the grass and lounge in the sun. And also, preferably no small children or other animals, just because he can chase them or knock them down. If you're the lucky person who Kayson chooses as his new family, and you invest the time in his training, the return is going to be tenfold in loyalty, cuddles, snuggles, and new best friend for life.
This has been another wonderful day of shining a light on an adoptable dog. Kayson, you're fantastic. If you would like to find out more information about Kayson, read his bio, and fill out an online adoption application or foster application, you can go to our website, nwcaninecoalition.org, click on the logo for Red Wagon Rescue, read his bio, fill out those applications, and who knows, Kayson could be the new best friend that you've been looking for. Special thanks to Amanda Boyd from Sidekick Dog Training for joining us and helping demonstrate those cues to help make his new family carry on very successfully for a successful new home. Valerie, thank you so much for joining us too. I'm looking forward to having you in future episodes of our videos. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining. And Kayson, yeah, Betty, this one's for you. Come on. Yeah, all right.